With Disney distributing their films all around the world, it's common for them to make changes to their animated features for different markets. Some of these variations might seem insignificant to us, but it could mean a world of difference to that other country. Sometimes these modifications are due to events that happened around the world, and Disney felt an adjustment was needed. Here is Screen Rant's list of 10 alternate versions of Disney movies you never knew existed. Remember to click that like button when we come across a fact you don't know, and stick around to the end of the video for a Zootopia story that'll change the way you see the movie.
That's why I made these cupcakes.
Monsters University. In their dorm, Randall Boggs shows Mike Wazowski a tray full of cupcakes that reads, "Be my pal," after he fixes the upside-down one. This joke translated well for English-speaking audiences, but what about other countries? When Disney released the film to foreign countries that didn't speak English, they changed the letters to smiley faces. That way, when one is upside down, it just looks silly, and the joke works. But in the US, we always want you to be our pal.
We have a friend in need, and we will not rest until he's safe in Andy's room.
Toy Story 2. When Buzz gives a pep talk to Andy's toys before they begin their quest to save Woody, an American flag waves behind him as the American national anthem plays, and all of this becomes part of a TV screen. To help keep the film marketable for foreign markets, the team at Pixar made an alternate version for foreign distribution. Instead of a flag, they used a globe, and they also removed the national anthem. Composer Randy Newman also wrote a new score called the One World Anthem for this version. That's an appropriate name, Randy.
Who is that vision?
Oh, that's Rochelle.
Planes. The character Rochelle from Disney's Planes is a beautiful gradient of colors, from white to pink to vibrant red. Depending on where you saw the film, she might not look the same. In Australia, she's red, green, yellow, black, and white, with a kangaroo on her side. She also might not be named Rochelle in China. Her name is Yunyan Fei, and she has a red, yellow, and white paint job. While in Germany, she's white, black, yellow, and red, and referred to as Heidi. We've heard of a horse of a different color, but this is the first time for a plane.
Why don't you go plow yourself, El Chutoy?
Melody time. Smoking cigarettes has troubled older Disney cartoons for many years. Pinocchio hasn't been edited because his actions have consequences, but others aren't as lucky. The Pecos Bill segment from 1948's Melody Time is one of those that has been edited. Disney digitally removed any cigarette that he was smoking, and since most of the film it just dangles from his mouth, it isn't noticeable. But when he does handle it, the hand movements do look a little odd. Maybe he's a magician cowboy practicing for his next performance.
Let the random roster race commence!
Wreck-It Ralph. One of the Sugar Rush racers in Wreck-It Ralph is an Asian-themed girl named Minty Zaki, and her name is actually an homage to Japan's famous animator Hayao Miyazaki. Since she was already Japanese and a minor character in the film, it is surprising to find out that she was remodeled for foreign distribution in Japan. They even changed her name to Minty Sakura. We guess the name Minty works for both countries, but not the name Zaki.
Okay, is showtime!
Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch was released in 2002, but the film was being developed well before then. The animated hit featured a climactic ending that involved a plane hijacking. After the horrific terrorist events that took place on September 11th, 2001, the filmmakers rewrote and redrew the ending. Instead of a passenger-filled Boeing 747 being hijacked, it was replaced with Jumba's red, white, and blue spaceship. Originally, this climax took place throughout the city streets of Hawaii, and was also changed to mountains and volcanoes to avoid undesirable thoughts during the film.
We'll eat our dinner right after you eat this!
Inside Out. Making films more relatable to global audiences seems to always be on the forefront of Disney's mind. When Riley is a baby and she's disgusted by broccoli, anger lets her dad have it. Still, Dad is no fool. He knows the imaginary plane will make Riley want her greens, and his work will be accomplished. But these greens didn't work for Japan audiences, so the broccoli was changed to green peppers. Both vegetables gave the chance for anger to let off a little steam in either country.
Fire!
Moana. In the US, the name Moana is quickly becoming popular with little girls, but in Italy, a similar name is popular with grown-ups, Moana Pozzi. The woman with the name Pozzi may have died in 1994, but she's still known as one of the most popular adult film stars in that country. Disney changed the name of their 56th animated feature to Oceania in Italy, to not confuse parents with the adult film star. Maybe they were afraid that only teenage boys would be buying tickets.
You ready to make the world a better place?
Zootopia. There is a character in the film Zootopia named Peter Moosebridge, who is appropriately portrayed by a moose, but that's not the case in every country. In Japan, he's a Japanese raccoon dog, and in New Zealand, he's a koala named David Koalabell. Our favorite variation has to be Brazil, where he's a jaguar named Onsardo Boy Cha. Even in countries where he is still a moose, they changed his name. In the UK, they named him Musos Alexander, but kept the same design. It sounds like Peter Moosebridge has identity issues as he travels around the world.
What did I ever do to you? Enough, Anna.
Frozen. When Disney first developed Frozen, the two main characters, Anna and Elsa, were completely different. For starters, Anna was portrayed as a typical Disney princess and less strong-minded, but the biggest change came from Elsa. Elsa was actually the villain of the film, a hermit with evil powers that was asked by Anna to freeze her heart after a breakup. We're glad that Disney made these changes, and we're sure they're happy too, since the film is their highest-grossing animated film ever. What do you think of our video? Did we skip over any other alternate versions of Disney movies you like? Sound off in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe to our channel. Make sure to click on another Screen Rant video for more fun lists of your favorite films and actors. Thanks for watching.